Around 1200 BC, the ancient world changed forever. Great cities were burned. Kingdoms fell. Writing disappeared. This was the time of the Late Bronze Age collapse. Powerful empires like Egypt, the Hittites, and Mycenae weakened. Trade routes were cut. Towns were destroyed. The world entered a dark age. One mystery still haunts historians. Who were the Sea Peoples? Were they raiders, migrants, rebels? Their arrival shook the ancient world. They came by land and sea, destroying what they found. They attacked Egypt, Cyprus, and the Levant. And then they vanished. Subscribe, like, and share. Let's go back to the beginning. The Late Bronze Age, around 1500 to 1200 BC, was a time of growth. Egypt, the Hittite Empire, and Mesopotamia were powerful. People traded across the sea. They shared writing, art, and goods. It was a connected world. But by 1200 BC, something went terribly wrong. One by one, great cities were destroyed. Ugarit, a rich trade city in Syria, was burned. Hattusa, capital of the Hittites, was abandoned. Mycenae, home of Greek warriors, collapsed. It was a world falling apart. What caused this collapse? Historians believe many things happened at once. Drought made crops fail. Earthquakes shook the land. Trade slowed down. People began to fight over resources. Then came the Sea Peoples. The name Sea Peoples comes from Egyptian records. Pharaoh Rameses III described their attack. They came with ships and weapons. He said they burned cities in Cyprus, Syria, and Canaan. Then they marched to Egypt. Rameses III fought them in two great battles. One was on land. One was at sea. He built defenses in the Nile Delta. The Egyptian army waited. When the Sea Peoples came, Egypt was ready. Rameses claimed a great victory. He said, "I made them like dust under my sandals." But even Egypt was not the same afterward. The empire grew weaker. Egypt lost its lands in the Levant. Cities were not rebuilt. The old world was gone. Who were the Sea Peoples? Their names appear in records: the Peleset, Sherden, and others. Some came from the Aegean region. Some may have been from western Anatolia. Others could have been displaced people. We still don't know for sure. What we do know is this: they traveled in groups. They brought women and children. They settled in new lands. They were not just warriors. They were migrants, and their movement helped change history.